Oh, we're recording. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to In the Press Box, episode 60. My name is Benjamin, and you guys are?
I'm Aiden.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Alex.
All right, let's get into it today. We got NFL, NBA, NHL, MLS, and then college basketball and predictions to round us out. You got the Preds gear on. I got the NSC gear on. It's,
We're in a different location every podcast, but that's okay.
we're repping.
We're at our grandmother's house. And before we start, I have a hot take here. We've been me and Benjamin, and we were talking here before, and I've been saving it just for this. Hot take, this is the best Predators jersey of all time, as it incorporates the future, like now, and in the future, not the future, and the retro kind of gray vibe that Nashville used to have. So this is a good incorporation besides the Winter Classic jersey. This is good, right?
Yeah, wait, turn around. Whose jersey? Is it like...
It's no one. It's just a plain.
It's
$30 cheaper that way.
It's a plain one. I have the...
I like
yeah,
that
you
way
gotta
too.
get you gotta get the plain one. I think I have a Roman Yossi Winter Classic when I was little, and then a Roman Yossi just like default. The Prez jersey default though, they don't rank them too high. They don't like them. So I like those. But I like the Winter Classic a lot. So
Yeah, Winter Classics.
What about the one I'm wearing? I have no idea what it is. It's not
That's
even.
not a jersey.
It's not even mine.
I think it's the same. Oh no, it's not.
I don't know.
I think that's just like a fake kind of.
That's like a custom design for them
It's
to sell.
very kind of hockey like.
Those are the jerseys
Oh.
that.
We're repping the national team. Wait, just so we can confirm. We got soccer over here. We got hockey over there.
Aiden's wearing the random jerseys you see on NHL 23 and 24. Like, you know how like there's like default random shirts? Aiden's wearing one of those.
That game though is so frustrating. I'm so bad at that. I've never scored.
I like to hit people after the play.
Actually, I was the only time when I've really played it because then I undownloaded it because I never figured out how to actually score. I would only concede. But I used to just like deliver like the most vicious hits on like center ice and then like get into like fights.
I was playing the Stadium Series kind of recap yesterday, and I like injured the entire starting lineup of the Lightning, and we got in a huge fight with UC Saros and Andre Valenskin. I don't think that's his name, the Lightning goalie.
Andre Vasilevsky.
Same thing.
I think. I mean, I don't know. I've not watched hockey because I have a hot take on that, but I think I would save that till like spring and summertime. There's a reason why I do not watch hockey anymore, and I'm mad about it. That's just all I'm saying. There is a reason why I do not watch hockey anymore. I'll save it for spring.
Well, we have potential hockey fans watching this, so
we have. I want to like kind of no, but it's like it's a little like tease, kind of like save it for later type thing. So like keep on watching, and then maybe I'll mention it in a future episode, or should I just mention it now?
Nah,
No,
future episode.
Yeah, future episode. If you get this video to 2 likes, I'll mention it.
Hey, can you pull the microphone away from your face? You kind of getting like this.
Can you?
That's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
If this video gets 2 likes, I will talk about my reasons for not watching.
No, never.
It's a stretch, guys. Can we get a like? Maybe.
Maybe a little bit too high, Benjamin. I don't know. If the likes are even
wait,
enabled.
I'll just like it.
Sometimes the likes aren't enabled.
Okay, well,
Likes in the comments are never usually available because they think I'm really like a little kid. I'm not a little kid. YouTube. I'm the same age as everyone else here. No, they always take down my videos.
He's not, guys. He's a couple of years younger, but
No, we're the exact same age.
Yeah, guys, comment down below. Who do you think's older? Like, not the same. We're not the same age. Just so y'all know.
We are the exact same age.
We're not twins. So keep that in mind.
okay. Well, let's talk about the NFL. What a weird beginning to the podcast. Kind of awkward. Conference championship previews here. We have Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers. and then the Chiefs and the Ravens. That's interesting right there because it's crazy that the Detroit Lions are in NFC Championship. I mean, that's just kind of weird.
I
And
think they
then
the easiest route though.
yeah, that's true. I'm rooting for the Lions. You know, in my personal opinion, I'm the Dan Campbell of FIFA or FC24, whatever you want to call it. You know, I battle in my career mode saves like Dan Campbell does for this Lions team. But who do you guys like? What are you kind of thinking about these championship? Which matchup are you more excited for, the NFC or the AFC championship? I'm gonna go with AFC for me.
I
I'm
definitely
excited.
gotta say AFC.
I gotta say NFC. I think it's going to be a very good game between the Lions and the 49ers. Both teams I want in. I think the Ravens, I want them in as a fan of the NFL, but not fan of the Titans. But, I mean, as a fan of the NFL, I want the 49ers or the Lions just to kind of prove something. And I saw this. The Lions have more, in this century, they have more playoff wins and conference championship appearances than the Cowboys.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I mean, the Lions have just done nothing until this year, and it's just been. It kind of feels like a little bit like Storybook. It just kind of feels like it's meant to be, but I don't know. We'll see.
I really wish the Packers would have beaten the 49ers. That would have been like a cool little story.
I do too.
The Packers
but,
versus the Lions in the NFC Conference Championship would not be something I would have expected that they would have won, but it is what it is. 49ers got the win.
Script writers couldn't, they couldn't help us out. By the way, the Titans super close to hiring possible coaches. I was looking at it this morning. Everybody was saying they expect today the Titans will have a new coach. I can't tell if that's a legitimate thing or not. It seems like that today there is this big rumor by a pretty legitimate reporter in the Nashville area that the Titans are going to hire the Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan.
That's my second best candidate. I would say the Lions offensive coordinator.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Lions to finish up playing, and then we'll say
it ain't gonna happen. You know who I want? I
Josh
really
Heupel?
No. I want the Ravens defensive coordinator because I just have a feeling I think he would make a great head coach. I'm not so sold on the Bengals offensive coordinator though. I'd rather have the Lions. I don't know.
I don't want a defensive minded coach like Mike Vrabel or something. I want someone that can develop the offense and Will Levis and build around him like an offensive coordinator, like the Bengals offensive coordinator.
I just don't think that it's going to happen for the Lions. We've not even
Arthur Smith is a good offense. Well, no, he's running minded. Arthur Smith potentially
As a coordinator?
Yeah. As a coordinator or a coach?
Coordinator.
What are you gonna do offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want Brian Kelly to call any more plays.
Do you guys remember Mike Munchak? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, there's this big thing about him coming back to coach the offensive line. Would you want that? Because he was a terrible head coach for us. But kind of a Titans legend.
Bad. Second of all, hey, he was the guy before Mike Vrabel, right?
No, Mike Mularkey was the one, I thought. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, no. I think it was like Mike Munchak and like 24. I don't know.
Why are they always Mike? Why are they always Mike?
You're right. Mike Vrabel, Mike Munchak, Mike Mularkey.
Mike Tomlin's next.
Mike Tomlin's next.
Oh my goodness. That's who I would want. I think he's the greatest coach in the NFL. That's just my opinion. I think right now Mike Tomlin is the greatest coach. Just because of like his roster situation, but I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think Dan Campbell is.
Dan Campbell, I think he's gonna be the next good coach. I think right now it's Andy Reid. As soon as Bill Belichick, yeah. Well, never mind. I wouldn't say that. Andy Reid, I would say.
Speaking of Bill Belichick, what if the Titans went and interviewed Bill Belichick? Would you like Bill Belichick to be our head coach?
I wouldn't. Would you, Alex?
I mean, I think he'd be a good upgrade. Titans know who they're getting. Obviously, they haven't said it yet. They know who they're getting. They're just they just got to interview a couple more minorities, and then they post who the head coach is going to be.
Well, that's the thing is they completed the Rooney Rule assignment today.
Yeah, they interviewed Stanford's head coach.
Yeah. No, actually, he wasn't a bad head coach, but I'm trying to think. What about Jim Harbaugh? What if Harbaugh came? Would you want him?
I think let's put the brothers back together. Get John as OC, and we get John as head coach.
What if? Wait. What if I have a crazy idea? What if we re-interviewed Mike Vrabel to be our head coach? Just like said, like we want you back. Like it would be a franchise disaster, but we can reverse it. Just be like, you know what? I know we fired you a couple weeks ago, but would you be
Has that
interested
ever
in
happened
back?
in NFL history?
I don't know. That's actually kind
I'm
of a
gonna
good
look that
question.
up. Y'all can talk about whatever.
Alex, go look it up. Aiden, do you want to talk?
Titans fan would be more happy. I know that. Because
Let's
I
talk-
keep, I'm on
well-
Instagram scrolling through the Titans page with their coaching candidates, reading the comments, and they're all like, Mike Vrabel's an option. He's out there. Like, I mean, that's what every single comment is. I mean, Titans fan, I guess, would be happy about it. I don't want Mike Vrabel again. That's my opinion. I mean, we moved on from him. I don't want to see him back here because I don't think he would get along with the staff, especially after they fired him. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. If I just got fired, I wouldn't be like, oh, hey guys, I'm back.
Are you guys
Are
you guys sold on Rand Carthon as our general manager?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
do you
I'd
think
say
he's
so.
good?
I
Okay.
think so.
I think he's good. A lot of Titans fans don't, but I think I'll trust the process. But he's got to get this hiring right because we have so much potential with Will Levis. I was watching Will Levis highlights the other day. Those are looking real good. I didn't like if you put all of his highlights in one video, it looks pretty good. But he didn't have an offensive line. So if we can get a good head coach, better offensive line, and maybe like one more receiver, I think this team's gonna look pretty good next year, especially with Jacksonville now looking like they may be struggling. Indianapolis inconsistent. Maybe we can try to compete with Houston, especially since Houston has a lot of free agents that won't return since they signed a lot of people on one-year deals. So I don't know. The Titans could be pretty good next year. So hopefully. Alex, have you found anything?
I've seen a lot of things of they've done that in the past. I'm still looking if John Gruden, I mean, he's like the most recent, but there's a lot of coaches that they were fired him in like a 20-year difference, nowhere near like the same year. So I'm trying to see.
Because I mean that would just be so embarrassing. Like
John Gruden, he started his career at Tennessee as a graduate assistant in 1986 and 1987. So, I mean,
is John Gruden the
Tennessee makes
same?
head coaches.
Is John Gruden the coach that was beefing with RG3?
He's the one that set up like the really bad stuff.
Well, maybe I can start calling the
He's
plays.
not.
Oh,
He's
wait.
not a good guy. I don't think.
No, John Gruden's the ex ESPN guy who then went with the Raiders, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna start calling the plays. I got my.
You guys have just like a little headset. It's kind of blurry. I can't tell. What is that, like gaming headset?
No, it's like a work headset. I think. I don't even know. I just found it on this desk. Take it off.
Like a telemarketer type thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Probably
let's
working at home.
Let's talk.
Like that.
Speaking of telemarketers, I got a really weird call. I want to tell you guys about this after the podcast. This is so weird. So weird. All right. Let's talk about NBA, NHL, and MLS, kind of like a 3-in-1 type thing. So the Lakers, do you guys see them trading at the trade deadline? Because last night, the guy who they've been hating on, D'Angelo Russell, was unbelievable, and now they all want him to stay. But he was like getting teared up. Same with another Laker. And now there's this big rumor that maybe they got like a big blockbuster trade. So do you think that the Lakers are going to trade at the trade deadline? Just yes or no?
Yes. What do you think, Alex?
What is it? Sorry, I'm still trying to look this up.
Do you think the Lakers are going to be making some moves at the trade deadline?
Yeah, I think they're going to be more buyers mediocre, but I think they're going to be the more involved team in the trade deadline.
All right, let's talk about.
We could see the Grizzlies and the Lakers being some really good teams, and I hope I want the Grizzlies to trade a draft pick for about the 15th spot so they can get Dalton Connect. Because right now I can see Grizzlies, they get in like a top 10 pick, and Dalton Connect's not going to go that early just because he is an older prospect. But he's the most NBA ready talent player, and we're going to get more into that in the college basketball segment.
Right as we're talking about this, NBA has released their power rankings to me. Okay, all right. Let's talk about the Predators. They're hanging on, last playoff spot, okay? We don't have games in hand because we've played a lot of games. We lose to the Coyotes. It's not looking the best, but we've looked a lot better this season. But UC Soros has not looked good from what I'm hearing. Would you guys, if the right opportunity presented itself, would you be okay with trading UC Soros, or is UC Soros on the no-trade list and kind of ride out his rough stretch here? Aiden, what do you think?
I think he's on the no-trade list, and I say UC Sauce. He's a good goaltender, and I think he's going to stay on the – I think he should stay on the Predators. What do you think, Alex?
I agree with what you said, Aiden.
What do you think, Benjamin?
I mean, UC Soros, I could, if the right opportunity presented itself, if we get a haul of picks, a couple of good players, I would be okay with it. But it would take a lot. That's what I think. Some Preds fans are ready to jump the gun and trade him, though. So, kind of interesting to see what's happening over there. All right, last and final thing is Alex is still looking up the coaching stuff. Messi and Miami start their season. They brought in some good acquisitions. They played against El Salvador 0-0, but they only played a half. Tonight, they play against FC Dallas in the Cotton Bowl. What do you guys think about Messi and Miami? Do you see them going all the way this year and maybe winning trophies? Aiden, yes or no? Do you see Messi and Miami winning?
Absolutely. I think he showed it at the end of the season when he was on the team in the Leagues Cup. Is that what it's called? What it was called?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they won that against Nashville SC. It was heartbreaking, but it is what it is. Messi's a good player, and I don't think there's anyone that's good enough to stop him alone. I mean, the team probably could together, but I think he's just a really good player, and I think he joined too late for Inter Miami to do anything, like big or to do anything in like the MLS finals or anything like that, or in the playoffs or anything. But I think starting off this season, I think he's going to be a great impact and going to be watching out for Inter Miami.
Alex, what do you think?
I agree. Yeah. Aiden, I agree with Aiden.
Dude is like not even listening to the segment.
No. I think Messi, their team is going to be really good, and they're going to be a good team and a force to be reckoned with in the MLS. I mean, and they're drawing a lot of attention and money to MLS, so I feel like it's the best thing MLS can ask for. And this may be one of the best. This is the best, and I'm calling out next year they will be the best MLS team ever.
I just hope they look better one of the ones.
We ain't ever going to watch MLS in Miami because we don't got the money for it.
That is a big statement. First of all, Inter Miami comes to Nashville. Okay, so yes, that can happen. Okay, but
no, it's too much money. I don't got that money.
I'll just bring you to the game. Okay, but
me and Aiden, we're literally gonna have to fight for that.
Oh wait, that's actually a good point. We can wait.
The winner of the predictions.
The winner of the predictions goes to the Miami game. But that's like a really future cycle. That's a summer cycle. But for those listening, today we've announced that we're at least thinking about winner goes to the game. But that's a bold statement. The greatest MLS team of all time. That is wild from Alex. But let's talk about what Alex has wanted to talk about this whole podcast. It's college basketball. Alex, just take away with Tennessee. But before you do that, and you're still looking, I got to give a special shout out to start off. My grandfather's, but our team, New Mexico Lobos. Don't interrupt my monologue. New Mexico, so proud. I'm so proud of them. They're ranked. I don't care what you say. They're not better than Tennessee. Tennessee's the most complete team. Don't worry. I'm in agreement with you guys. Tennessee's better. Just give a little bit of credit to New Mexico. They're ranked. They got a good coach. They got some good players. They got Obi Toppin's brother. I'm feeling good. The crowd's electric. Lobo Nation, we may be small. Rise up, right? Rise up. How I like TCU a couple years ago. New Mexico's my team. I'm riding in March if we make it. All day New Mexico. All day New Mexico Lobos. Big shout out to Lobo Nation because it's a long time coming, but we're finally here. And now you can just glaze Tennessee, take it away. I'll ask you about Caitlin Clark in a second, and then I'm done.
Okay. Okay. So first, I'll wait. We'll wait.
I'm just gonna grab something real quick. You can just talk about Tennessee. I'll be back. Thank you.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll talk. Okay, so first of all, Vanderbilt sucks as always, and New Mexico. I mean, good for them. Good for them that they're ranked. But I mean, Tennessee's been ranked for more than 100 weeks in a row, and we were ranked number one. We've been ranked number one more times than they've been ranked at all. So I guess good for them. I don't really care. They haven't played nobody. New Mexico State owns them. So that's just facts. New Mexico State owns New Mexico. Just recapping what I said. Hey,
Wait a second. Time out. Did I just hear what I thought I heard?
New Mexico State owns them, and Tennessee's been ranked number one more times than New Mexico's been ranked at all.
I never said New Mexico's better. I'm just saying give them their props. That's all.
Oh, that they've been ranked once? Tennessee's been ranked 100 times, 100 weeks in a row.
Still haven't won the whole thing.
Whereas New Mexico, we've done a lot further.
Still haven't won.
We made a Sweet 16. How many times have I made the freaking March Madness?
That's not our expectations. That's your expectations. It's championships.
No, we're a lot harder SEC thing. All y'all have to do is win your little Pee Wee conference. We have to play.
We're in the Mountain West.
Yeah, Mountain West is Pee Wee. Okay, so I'll go back to this thing. So first we talk about Dalton Connect, and then we can kind of get a recap of my Final Four predictions and stuff like that. And I don't know if y'all been watching college basketball, and if y'all have enough, y'all could say y'all's team Final Four predictions. But so basically, let's start off with Tennessee. Tennessee, they've been a great team. They are the most complete team. They have the best scorer in the nation in Dalton Connect, and Jamal Meshack is the most complete defender college basketball has seen in a while. I mean, he's just an absolute stud and the most unselfish person or teammate you can ask for, really. And Dalton Connect, he's averaging about 28 points in SEC play, which is number one by a long shot in SEC and all conferences. So you gotta give him props everywhere you can get it, as he's the underdog, really, his entire life. So he's going to prove a lot of people wrong in the NBA, and he's done it in college. Same thing, Jonas Aiden. He's one of the most complete big men and big surprises for Tennessee. Same thing with Vesely Ziegler. Their performance hasn't been as good this season as it has been the last couple. Yeah, even though Josiah Jordan-James in that mix. But, I mean, they've been improving, especially the Alabama game. It's the most complete game that Tennessee's had in a good while, and I would say in the last couple of seasons. And that's why a lot of people think that Tennessee has a good chance to be a Final Four team. So I can give you the top.
You gotta hope they don't lose to a team like Florida Atlantic again.
Okay. So real funny one there. So number one is UConn. They're a really good team, but I think they're in the Big East. I think they're going to struggle once they start playing bigger and better teams. Same thing with Purdue. They beat Tennessee at Maui. Tennessee, they've struggled when they play. That is Tennessee's biggest flaw and their only flaw is when they play teams with big men. Purdue, Kansas, North Carolina, when we lost to those teams, they had a really good big man, and Tennessee just doesn't really have someone to stop them, I would say. So that's kind of why Purdue, Zach Edey, one of the best players in basketball, and not the best because that'd be Dalton Connect. North Carolina, they're a really good offensive and defensive team with Mon Baycott, and their team is really complete. Houston, I think they're the most overrated team, and I say that every single year. I don't know why they're number 4. We can skip right back over them. Kentucky, they're a really good team, and they're going to continue to be a really good team. Kansas, they beat Tennessee. Hunter Dickinson is one of the best guys in college basketball as well. They just lost a couple heartbreaking games here recently, and they're all the way down at 7. But they are a really good team. Auburn, I mean, they're electrifying. They have a lot of young guys, and they're going to be a good team in the near future. Arizona, overrated as always. And Illinois, I mean, Tennessee beats them on the way for us to meet Nico. Benjamin, I know you were in the car when I and Aiden, when we were watching that game, or at least I was. So Aiden, talk about what you think, and then Benjamin, Benjamin, you were watching a little bit of the Alabama game. Can you explain what you saw in Tennessee? And Aiden, you go now.
Okay, I just want to say I think Vanderbilt, Alex, you see Vanderbilt winning the NIT tournament again?
I can see them getting close.
Because they're usually the NIT champions because they don't go in the tournament. I mean, it's
not in tournament. That's what it's called.
Yeah, they're never in the tournament. I think Tennessee definitely could get in the Final Four.
Never in tournament.
Yeah, NIT is never in tournament because you're never in the tournament. Anyway, great game this Saturday, Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. But anyway, I think that Tennessee, they're gonna have definitely a good chance to go to the Final Four, maybe win it all. I think Tennessee sometimes is very inconsistent. As a Vols fan, you have to get some pros and cons to the team, and I think Rick Barnes has shown that he can be inconsistent, especially in March Madness. We tend to lose the second round, and last year we lost to Florida Atlantic. I didn't expect it, but I think this year is definitely a different team. I think we got a lot of better players. They're more developed. We got some well-experienced guys like Vescovy. Connect. He's a senior, but this is his first time playing in Division I, of course, because he's a JUCO. He's from JUCO, and I think that this team, Rick Barnes, he can take it all the way. I think I definitely agree with Alex. Benjamin, what do you got anything to say? You can lift your head up now. Hopefully, I was more reasonable than Alex.
I mean, I watched Tennessee against Alabama. They look like a complete team. They look complete on all sides of the ball, and Alabama does not have good defense. And
no. Just because their offense is good, and we've proved that against every single team, whether we won or lost.
My problem with Tennessee, this team does look different. It's just my problem with Tennessee is that just until you guys make something like the Elite Eight, I just don't trust this team in March Madness. That's all. Are you the most complete team? Are you the best team looking right now? Yes. I'm not saying you guys are bad. I'm just saying until you make it somewhere in March Madness, I don't trust you. That's all.
Okay, that's all. I mean, it's college. That doesn't even matter. When was the biggest time we choked?
What?
When was the biggest time we choked?
Like last year. Didn't you lose to like Florida Atlantic?
I wouldn't say that choking. They're a better team.
Florida Atlantic was better than Tennessee.
Last year, yeah, because the what's it called? The seeding didn't say it was, but there was a reason why they made it to the Final Four. Right? They made it to the Final Four.
I mean, it's just there's always some sort of excuse with Tennessee.
They made it to the Final Four, right?
I know, but there's just always some sort of
okay.
This happened. It wasn't our year. Grant Williams.
No. They were a better team. So now go to a time we actually choked.
Excuses. It's just
go to a time we choked. Go to a time we choked and we were really bad. I'm
Like
waiting.
last year, I gave you your example. Last year, it's
They're
just
going off the seed. Florida Atlantic. There's a reason why they win the Final Four. They were the better team.
okay. Well, this year you're the best team, correct? Would you say you're the best team?
Yeah, we weren't better than Florida Atlantic. We're better than
Great.
Florida Atlantic now.
Then
So
this
now
year
what-
we will see. Then this year we will see what happens, and you should not lose. You should be in the Final Four.
No,
That's it.
but previous times we choked, we have choked. But I mean, March Madness is obviously for the upset teams. And the Final Four last year, there was not a single good team in there. So, other than
It's
arguably-
true. I'm just saying.
And
Just get beyond the Sweet 16. That's all.
and what
Just get beyond the Sweet 16. That's all I'm saying.
we have, we went into Elite Eight last year. Remember that?
Yes, this year though, like get some progress in the tournament.
You lost in the Sweet 16 now.
Also, but the thing is, the times we choked, there was not a single player that's on the active Tennessee roster the last time we choked really bad. So, I mean, it may be just the player.
You guys still have Vescovy, right? He's still going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not on that
That's
team, and he wasn't really a valuable factor.
That's the one thing that's interesting is that you guys have a good mix of veteran players too. Like, not only do you have some good players, but you've also got some good veteran players, which I think will serve as an advantage. I'm not saying you guys are bad. I'm just saying I'm not fully ready to say Final Four aspirations
Connect, he was the champion in the JUCO League.
until we see some progress in the tournament. That's all I'm saying.
Alex, can you talk about Tennessee women's basketball for us, please?
Heck no.
Yeah, they're actually really good. I don't really know too much about them, but one thing I got to compare this to, it's NFL. Benjamin, you're really high on the Lions, and they haven't done too much either in the playoffs. So, I mean, why are you so high on the Lions? Even the Titans almost
They're
not
in
this
the
year,
NFC
but
Championship.
do what?
They're in the NFC Championship.
No, you talk about how they're before the playoffs. You were like, oh, they're going to be good. They're going to go to the NFC Championship. You predicted that, but they had no previous experience in the playoffs. So why did they get the exception, but Tennessee doesn't get the exception? And then we can get on to predictions.
Previous experience of failing. That's why. Because Tennessee.
They do too. Theirs is actually worse.
They don't make the playoffs. You guys make the playoffs and fail. It's like me saying the Dallas Cowboys are going to make the Super Bowl. Nobody's going to believe that. Why? Because they're good enough to make the playoffs, but then they fail. That's all I'm saying. I've not been watching college basketball. Maybe Tennessee is just this magical Cinderella team this year. I don't know.
Cinderella, you got to be bad. You're not bad.
God, no. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask you one more question, and then we'll move on to predictions. It's not about Tennessee, though. Did you see the Caitlin Clark drama with the fan running into Caitlin Clark?
What
are your thoughts on court stormings? Should they be banned?
I mean, technically they are banned, but that was her fault. She flopping, trying to get attention for women's basketball. But don't mess with my girl, Caitlin Clark. I love you. What?
Like Travis Kelce.
She's in February. In February, she's gonna break the women's record of all-time points.
Who is that?
Cadence Parker's actually up there too. Love you, Cadence Parker.
Are you trying to be like Travis Kelce?
I can be like Jason Kelsey.
All right, can we move on to predictions? We're all tied up, by the way.
Benjamin, we want you to do the Jason Kelsey impression if we get to 3 likes.
Absolutely not.
And then Alex will do the Nick Sirianni impression.
I'm struggling to make it through this episode today, guys. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Here's the championship predictions. Chiefs and the Ravens to start us off. Who do you have winning this one?
I have the Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens.
I have the Ravens making the Super Bowl. I got the Ravens. Lions and the 49ers. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go with the Super Bowl logo conspiracy, and I said this to a lot of people at our school, and they kept saying, "Oh well, you don't have an upset." Well, because there's no team that's gonna beat these two teams. At least, unless the only teams that can beat them is them like in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be the number one seed. So I'm gonna go with the 49ers. It's gonna be Ravens versus 49ers in the Super Bowl. We'll get to that when the Super Bowl happens, but I don't know who's gonna win that yet. Maybe the Ravens. I don't know. Who do you think, Alex?
And can you send me the copied version of this?
Of
The
what?
predictions are it's not working. So okay. So I'm going with I want to say 49ers because they are the better team, but I'm the upset kind of guy that I think it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna. Oh, my words was like that. I know it's gonna happen, so I'm going with the 49ers. I mean Lions. Sorry.
I am going to the Super Bowl matchup of the Ravens, and I'm also going with the Lions on this one. Aiden, do you want to wager?
Yeah. I want to wager.
Alex, we're in trouble right now already. If Lions got to pull through, because I'm not about to have what is this, a 5-peat?
I'm fixing to go. To watch Messi play against National SC right now.
Oh, that's not. Hey! That's the summer cycle. That's later.
Oh no, that's when I do get March
You gotta
Madness.
be predicting hockey first, Aiden, where you don't have your ESPN stats and the MLS too.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah, Alex, yeah, go.
Okay, so I think we should not wager because Aiden's been struggling, and he struggles when we don't wager. If you look at the news, when we don't wager that week, he struggles. He only gets lucky on wagers. So I think on bets, when he bets, a miracle happens. So let's not bet with him.
I guess you're not confident. I guess.
But that's here's my.
I guess that's just the easy way.
I have conflicting emotions on that.
I mean, I
statement.
think the fans want to see some wagering going on. I think that's what they like to see.
On one hand, the fans want to see the wagering.
Do we even have fans?
I want to go.
Daniel G.
I want to go. I want to go big or go home, right? But then on the other hand,
yeah, go home on your couch and watch the NSC game.
Alex is right. That maybe isn't the smartest option. What do I do? Do I wager? How much would you be wagering, Aiden?
I mean, I honestly do not care at all. Maybe I don't know, like 6 points, 7 points, 8 points. I don't know.
Alex, if you wager 2, I'll wager 2. If not, I'm gonna skip.
What happened with the 6 and 7? What's wrong with that?
Okay, Aiden, I'll wager 5.
Okay, 5 points for Benjamin. Alex, you want to wager? Last chance.
No.
We're gonna see which route works out. Okay, Suns and the Mavericks. Let's move on to basketball. Who do you guys have in this one?
I have the Mavericks.
I have the Suns.
I got the Mavericks on this one.
Wagering. 8 points.
No, I'm not wagering 8 points on a basketball game. I'm not watching it.
That's hilarious.
How much? I'd actually wager.
I don't think he wants to wager, Alex.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna wager, but ask Aiden.
Wait, what did Alex say?
Alex said Suns. We said Mavericks.
Do you want to wager, Alex?
Yes.
But you coming all ranting about that I always get lucky with wagering, and that's the reason why you don't want to wager Lions and 49ers. I'll wager one point.
You can't wager 1 point. It has to be at least 2.
It's my upset pick of the week.
No, wait, we're not doing that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll wager 2 points with Alex. Is that okay? 2 points?
I don't have a problem with it. Okay. Celtics and the Heat. Who do you guys have? I got the Celtics.
I have the Celtics.
I have the Celtics.
Okay, Kings and the Warriors. Who do you guys have?
I have the Warriors.
This may not happen, but I think the Kings.
I got the Kings as well. Warriors have been struggling. Heat and that's like crown him like Derrick Henry, like king. By the way, did you guys ever see the Derrick Henry podcast thing? Where he talks with Taylor Lewan?
Oh, I wish he was on this podcast.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would just ask him straight up. I'd be like, "Are you gonna be a Titan next year? Yes or no?" Would you guys do that? Would you just like ask him straight up?
No.
No, I don't think I would.
Okay.
If someone can literally beat me up with one punch, like can kill me with one punch, I probably don't mess and do stupid stuff around them. And I feel like he's one of those guys that can definitely do that. So
Well, we would have it digital. Hopefully.
that's why I always mess with Benjamin, because he can't beat me up. Just like that video that was like that video. I beat him up.
No, you did not.
I beated him up. That was fake.
Never.
Fans, that was fake. I actually beat him up, and I beat him up, and he was really mad, and he just said he did not want
Here.
that.
Well,
He had to
actually,
fake it and script it.
there's actually no video proof of that. But the only video proof that I've seen on in the press box is Benjamin catching a one-handed ball over you. So that's what I'm. That's
No,
what.
that was
That's
fake.
that's proof on that video.
That was fake and scripted. And actually, one thing is Benjamin. I think he was a little bit extra on one thing. He stepped on my shoe and pushed me into his fence.
I can confirm that was not scripted, and
It
we
was
were.
scripted as crap.
Benjamin, was that scripted or was that truly?
That wasn't scripted.
It was like we were playing. We were just filming. Go watch that short out. I think we made a cool
Okay,
TikTok edit
Maybe
from that.
we'll link it. We'll link it in the description. Heat in the Knicks. Who do you have, Aiden?
I have the Knicks.
I have the Knicks too. Where did Alex just quit?
Okay.
Who does he have? Where did he go?
Alex, do you have the Heat or the Knicks? Alex, do you have the Heat or the Knicks? He has the Heat.
Okay, 76ers and the Nuggets. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets on this one.
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets.
Bro, get Alex back over here.
Alex is going with the
Oh, he's calling.
76ers.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Why did you say it was not scripted, or say it was scripted?
It is scripted, yeah. I agree.
No, it was definitely scripted, Benjamin. So you want to talk like that?
No, I know, I agree. It was scripted.
Exactly. See, I can beat you up, Benjamin.
Are you coming back?
No.
All right, well, I think he's coming. He's coming back.
I don't understand why he's so mad over there, but okay.
Okay, guys, that was supposed to be a skit. I don't think Benjamin played on.
No, I did not get the gist. I'm horrible.
I was supposed to be mad, and we were supposed to have a fight. I was supposed to tell you why it was scripted. I was supposed to say it was scripted, and it was supposed to be like secretive, like it was supposed to be like secretive, like a little. It was supposed to be a little scruffle on the phone. He didn't really get it. I'll explain later. I have the 76ers.
What about the Lakers and Warriors?
Lakers.
I had the Warriors.
I'm gonna go with the Lakers on this one.
Do you like the Warriors?
I just don't think they're great right now. Hurricanes and the Bruins. I'm gonna go with the Bruins.
I'm gonna go with the Bruins.
I'm going with the Bruins as well.
Predators and the Wild. I mean, I'm biased. I'm gonna go with the Preds.
I'm gonna go with the Predators.
Going with the Predators.
Golden Knights and the Rangers. I got the Rangers on this one at home.
I have the Golden Knights.
I have the Golden Knights.
Predators and the Oilers. I got the Predators.
I have the Nashville Predators.
I have the Oilers. No wager.
The Houston Oilers?
I thought I heard something that the Oilers won like 13 in a row. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, the Oilers are pretty good.
Wait, is it the Houston Oilers?
No, Edmonton.
Oh. I don't watch hockey that much.
Yeah, sorry guys. He doesn't watch hockey. Man, and he will explain on the next episode if we get 2 likes. No. Actually, I will explain. We will put an official thing. If this podcast can get just 2 likes, just 2, I will explain.
You can hold on to it.
I will explain next podcast why I don't watch hockey. Go support Win Cocoa Free Chalk. Vegan milk chocolate. Go support them. They sponsor the podcast.
For real?
They don't. I have no.
No money went in my account. So
I know it went to me. About win-win. I have no idea what this is. I just kind of found this laying around.
So why didn't you want to give me the money? I do more than you,
Hey.
Benjamin. You don't want everyone to say you want to take all the credit, but I do more than you.
Dude is ready to fight today. My goodness gracious. I'm out.
All right. So if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, or want to know, email us about This Week in Sports. Please DM us on Instagram and check out our link tree. All of our stuff in Instagram, social medias, prediction scores, everything is down in there. So just check that out. Hope you enjoyed This Week in Sports. My name is Alex, and I'm out. Peace.
I'm Aiden, and I'm out. I'm gonna watch hockey in NBA soon, and MLS when it starts. Hopefully, we'll see.
Same. Okay.
Maybe
Bye-bye.
Benjamin still is gonna make a statement. Get us to 2 likes if that's possible. Thanks for watching.
Anyway, go Vols.
Go Doors.